Hello. We're going to be going over the examples for collecting like terms. So for example 1, it's asking to identify the like terms in each group. So here we're looking at the letters and the exponents that's listed here. So we have 8x, 5y, negative x, 7x squared, 10, and 9xy. So if we're just going to take a look at the x's, we have 8x and negative x, which are like terms. So these two are going to be like terms. And let's compare it to everything else that's in this list. So 5y, the only other term that has y is 9xy, but 9xy has an x in it. So because it has another letter with it, it is not a like term with 5y. 7x squared, there are other x's here, but this is squared. Once there's an exponent, so because it's squared, it is no longer a like term with any of the other x's. The 10 that is by itself does not have a variable attached to it, so it is not a like term with anything else in its line. B, x squared, negative 6x squared y, 9xy, 4x squared, 1/2 x squared. So again, we're going to have the x's that are squared that are like terms, where the other ones that are not are unlike terms. The negative 6x squared y has an x squared, but it also contains a y. Because it contains a y, it is not a like term with x squared, 4x squared, or 1/2 x squared. The 9xy does not have x squared, and it also has a y. Because it is not squared, and because it has a y, it does not have a commonality with 4x squared. They're not like terms. It's not like terms with x squared, and it's not like terms with 1/2 x squared either. And it's not a like term with negative 6x squared y. For C, you have 9xy, negative x cubed y squared, 5x squared y cubed, 12, and 3x cubed y squared. So in this case, it's going to be 3x cubed y squared along with the negative x cubed y squared. So again, we're looking at the variable and the exponent, which must line up and match. The 9xy does not have anything that's cubed or squared. The 5x squared and y cubed have the cubed and the squared in reverse. So the x is squared instead of being cubed, and the y is cubed instead of being squared. And the 12 on its own does not have any variables, nor does it have the exponents to go with it. All right. If we were to complete the following here, when we collect like terms, we're also going to be able to add them up together. So if you have 2 apples plus 5 apples, you're actually going to get 7 apples, because they're like terms. You can put apples together with other apples. 9 cents and 6 cents, you're going to get 3 cents. Again, you can put cents together. 1 orange and 4 pears will still remain as 1 orange and 4 pears for the same reason. They are not like terms. We cannot add them together to make 5. They remain separate as 1 orange and 4 pears respectively. And here we're going to be moving on to the example 2. With example 2, we have 13x minus 7x. They are like terms, so we can simplify, and this can simplify down to having 6x as 13 minus 7. B, 9m plus m minus 4m. They are all like terms. We can simplify this as well. Again, 9m plus m gives you 10m, minus 4m gives you 6m. For C, you have 6x squared y minus 2x squared y plus 1. So in this case here, you only have these two are like terms. The 1 is not like term with the rest. So in this case, you're going to get 4x squared y plus 1. Example 3. So I'm going to collect all the like terms and then simplify. So 9m right here is a like term with 4m over here, and we're going to take the operation next to the 4m. So in this case, it would be 9 minus 4, and you get 5m. And then we'll do n next. So we're going to take the operation next to the 12. So it's going to be negative 12n. And then we're going to add it with the n over here. And taking the left side operation, which is plus. So we're going to get negative 11n. And then we're going to take the 5 and the 3. Again, take the operation to the left. So we should just get plus 2 as 5 minus 3. For b, we're going to do the same. So again, we're going to take what is the like terms. So then in this case, negative 7 and minus 8x. You get negative 15x. And then we'll do the same thing for the y. So negative 11y, subtract 9y, you're going to get negative 20y. For c, again, we're going to collect all the like terms. So x squared, 9x squared, we'll put them together. So remember that the coefficient for x squared is just 1, so it's just 1 plus 9, you get 10x squared, and then we'll take the negative 15x, add it with 13x, and that will get you to negative 2x. For d, you have 4mn. Again, we're going to take this and find another like term. So in this case, it's negative 5mn. And we're also going to take the last one, which is simply mn. When you put them all together, 4 minus 5 plus 1, we're going to get 0mn, which cancels out. And then we'll take the other one of negative 7 plus 8. So this will just equal to 1. For e, we have negative w squared, and we're looking for the other w squared. So negative w squared plus 4w squared gives you 3w squared. And then we're also going to write down the next w, so it'll be negative 3w. And then we'll take the other 2, which are like terms, and put them together. So 2 minus 9v gets you 7v. For f, we're taking a look at the 3a squared and the negative 4a squared. So we're going to put those together first. In this case, we're going to get negative a squared. And then we're going to take a look at the negative 9ab and the negative 7ab. And this will get you to negative 16ab. And then we'll get plus 8b because there's no other like terms with it. And plus 5. Again, there's no other like terms with it. So they remain the same. Alright, we're going on to G. So from here, there's a lot of letters, so we need to be aware of what we're putting together. And here we have negative 6x, y, z. You have 8x, y, z over here. So when you put those together, you're going to get positive 2x, y, z. And then for the next one, we have 4x, y, w. We're looking for another x, y, w, which is over here. It has a coefficient of 1. So when you add them together, you're going to get 5x, y, w. And then the next one, negative 5, y, z, w with negative 7, y, z, w. Subtract together,